Hey everyone, how you doing? I'm here, just chilling. It's late. Everyone's asleep, so I found some quiet time to talk with you. I've been very busy and I've been meaning to make videos and time is just going by so fast and it just seems like I don't know, like a day, a week seems like a day. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about veganism. You know, but before I get into that, I just want to let you know I've been just been really busy. I have been reviewing um, my purchases on Amazon, which has taken a lot of time. I'll leave my Amazon storefront link with you so you can take a look, especially at my favorite vegan picks. And just been living life. One of the things about being a vegan is I do a lot of cooking and doesn't leave a lot of time for a lot of extra things. So it's forced me to be a little more organized. So I'm organized now, I think. And so let's just get on with the subject I wanted to speak to you with, which is 3 reasons not to become a vegan. Now, I'm sure there are more than 3 reasons not to become a vegan, but since I've been one, which is been about a year and 4 months, almost a year and a half, I've learned a lot about myself and my habits, and I've heard from other people about themselves and their eating habits, and this is a little bit about what I've learned. So, one of the reasons I would say not to become a vegan is external pressure. Now, if you've listened to any of my other videos, you know that my husband suffered a stroke a few years ago now. He's in very good shape. He's very healthy now, mainly due to a change in diet and exercise, lots of exercise. So he has been unwilling to become a vegan, which is good. It's fine. I actually appreciate the fact that he doesn't feel pressured by me, because I think when people feel pressure is when they eventually kind of go back in the other direction, go off the deep end. And so he's, chosen to make changes in moderation, which I think has been really good. So if you decide to give up meat and dairy and any other meat byproducts, it has to be your choice. You have to really want to do it for the right reasons. One of the main reasons why I decided to do it is because I tend to have a lot of allergies, a lot of nasal allergies, and now I suffer from migraines as well. So really watching what I eat really contributes to how well I feel from day to day. So cutting out dairy was a big thing. I'm much healthier, and increasing my intake of plant-based protein has actually taken years off of my looks. A lot of people tell me I look much younger than I did a few years ago, and it's true. I feel healthier, have a whole lot more energy. So don't succumb to external pressure. Do your research. Try different things. Try different meal plans. Try different restaurants. There are a lot of good vegan restaurants, especially if you live in a big city like LA. And do it because you want to do it, and really for no other reason, and for no one else. So the second reason I would say that it's probably not good to become a vegan for is that it's trendy. Now, fad diets, they come and go, and people, maybe because they want to lose weight, or they want to get healthy and they need some structure to how they eat and what they eat, will pick up on, there's keto diets, there's, of course, being a vegan, being a vegetarian, you can be a pescatarian. I was trying to think of a diet that has been around for a while and started a few years ago. I can't think of it, but it involved cutting out all carbohydrates. If you know the name of it, just leave me a comment. But eventually, if your lifestyle can't accommodate a specific type of eating style or eating habits, it's hard to stick to. And trend diets tend to be difficult for some people to stick to because of their lifestyle or where they live. It could be any number of things. So don't do it because it's trendy. Once again, being a vegan is actually can be very time consuming because you are going to be a more picky shopper. You're going to shop more in the center of any grocery store than you are the external parts where you'll find a lot of processed foods and packaged foods. You're going to be looking at produce and nuts, more spices, because you want to make sure that your food is good, it tastes good, and legumes, beans and things like that. So you want to make sure that you have the time to research what you're eating and where you're getting your food from, and if you have the time to gather the food and prepare it for yourself. And I'd say finally, the third, not to become a vegan, is because you just want to eat junk food. I was totally surprised at the amount of people that I've seen online say that they will no longer eat a vegan or follow a vegan diet or be a vegan because they became ill. But if you do a little more scratching under the surface or behind what they're saying or under the surface, however you say it, they were just consuming nothing but junk food, nothing but so-called plant-based fast food and things like that. Now, don't get me wrong, vegan fast food has its place. If you are trying to make a habit of not eating meat and you are out and about, or you don't have a lot of time to cook, that's your best option instead of going back to eating or consuming meat and dairy. But that can't be all that you eat. Most of your vegan food, I believe, should be prepared by you, and it should be minimally processed. You can steam it, which I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't steam a lot of food. I try to use a very small amount of healthy oil in preparing my food, and I try to stay as far away from junk food as I can because it's easy. You feel like, okay, I'm not eating meat. I can eat a bag of tortilla chips. If that fills me up, that's good. When that's not true, because you're just consuming a bunch of fried food and probably fried in a not so good oil. So you're not doing yourself any favors by eating a lot of pre-packaged vegan or plant-based foods either. Everything in moderation, and they should not make up the majority of your diet in any shape, form, or fashion. With that said, with those 3 reasons, there are a wealth of reasons to become one, which the most important thing is your health and a clearer mind. You know, just there's so many benefits that I have listed in other videos that, you know, if you are interested, you can check those out. And you'll find plenty of people on YouTube talking about veganism. So there you have it. Those are my 3 reasons why you should not become a vegan. But again, there are plenty of reasons why you should consider a plant-based diet, or at least partially plant-based. And remember, it's a process. It won't happen overnight. It didn't happen overnight for me. But I'm glad that it did eventually happen. So that's it. Leave a comment and take care.